I want to run out of time to review the Snow White movie, so I'm going to, Evelyn, skip straight into that. Disney, as you know, has quietly released now the remake of its classic Snow White cartoon from 1937. Quietly, because the remake star Rachel Zegler had signalled this would be totally woke, and it didn't go down well. She said there would be none of this being woken up by a kiss from a prince. Here she is.
The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time.
There were reportedly not even going to be dwarfs either. Rainbow people instead. I thought it was a fan protest. And even the word dwarfs isn't mentioned in this remake. The film has people saying, don't mock sleepy as a neurological condition. And dopey, is it really dopey? That'd be rude. Reviews are out now. The Australians reviewer gives it just 1 star out of 5. Evelyn Ray, are you surprised?
All I can say, Andrew, is that she'll be very thankful that there wasn't a prince to wake her up so that she can see all the reviews about the movie that she's been in. But, you know, they're actually saying that this is Disney's, well, potentially Disney's biggest flop. I think they've spent over $300 million. Like you said,
No.
I think they did a whole movie and the reviews were that bad they had to redo it, and even their redo has completely and utterly failed. Although, you know what's interesting, Andrew, it got, I think, 2.1 rating on IMDb, which is less than what the Little Mermaid live action remake made. But I suspect what they're going to do is exactly what they did for the Little Mermaid remake, which was say that, you know what, all of the negative reviews are just from all of the racists out there. They actually had different platforms adjusting the ratings and saying, you know what, I think this much of the ratings were from racists, so we're just going to delete them and give it this artificial reading. I suspect that's exactly what they're going to do. But I think there's a little bit of hope, Andrew. I don't know if you've heard, but we've just heard that for the first time in 2 decades, there's a new Disney Pixar animated series out there where they've put an openly Christian character in the series, and they've replaced it, or they've actually cut out of that same series a transgender plot line. So I wonder whether it took Disney to hit rock bottom to lose potentially $300 million for them to bring back what every parent across the world wants, which is child-friendly, Christian value, good entertainment, you know, things for kids again. That's all everybody wants. And so hopefully this flops so hard that they finally learn their lesson.
Will they, James?
Well, Andrew, woke is a poison apple, and Disney have had a big bite of it. This movie should be called, they should call this movie Snow Woke and the 7 Pronouns. It's so bad, if you were to watch this movie on an aeroplane, Andrew, you'd walk out.
No, well, thank you very much. I actually, even if it wasn't my imminent death, I wouldn't. I'd watch in fascinated horror about how the 21st century started off so poorly. That's what I would do. I mean, fancy, honestly. I've got to go, guys. Thank you so much, James Macpherson and Evelyn Ray.